Justina Love. This is 50, and we're here with the beautiful Alix Lapri. I
Hi.
mean, better known as Effie.
Yeah.
Series regular from Power. Oh my God, Power Universe. Everything's Power right now. Kansas's own. Shout out to you.
Yes.
So, talk to me, baby girl. I know, where did the love for acting begin for you?
I found it a little late actually. I started in music, which was always my first love. I've been singing ever since I could talk. So like that was what I was rolling with. And I was a painter and I was writing books. I was writing lyrics. And so I was always into the creative. I ended up finding acting through my music team. And I ended up auditioning for an agency, but like I was not interested whatsoever. Like I wasn't interested. It wasn't until about 5 years ago when I did Den of Thieves. I auditioned, I got the call back, and then as soon as I hopped on that set, it was just, I mean, it was a whole different ball game. I was like wide-eyed. It was like, I just knew this is what I wanted to do for the rest of my life.
And during that time, you met 50 during that time, correct?
Yeah, actually, I met him during my callback. He just literally, I was standing there. The director was like, hold on 1 second. He walks back in with 50 and I'm like shook. I was not prepared whatsoever. But yeah, that was very surreal. And so it just kind of came full circle, getting to work on Power with him as well.
Wow, the way life works, right? I mean, I loved you in the 2011 Read Between the Lines. You were absolutely amazing in that.
I was a baby. I've grown so much. That's crazy.
And talking about being a baby, you started with Power in 2019. I'm like, the way the years go, you know, and we've seen you grow. And talk to us about this role you're playing. Talk to us about Effie and everything Effie's brought out of you, baby.
Oh my gosh, it's definitely felt like it's flown by as well. It's so nice seeing her grow and just beginning to get more comfortable within that character and building chemistry with all of my castmates and the writers and the producers. Effie's definitely gotten a lot more edgy. She's definitely holding her own now with the, you know, she's surrounded by men, but she's so smart and she's really showing like what a crucial puzzle piece she is in this entire world.
I mean, we truly have seen you grow through that role. You know, we see you morph into the different roles Effie has. What has been the hardest for you playing that role?
Them stunts. Those stunts are so hard. I think it was episode 2. We did that fight scene. And, you know, it always looks, I mean, it doesn't look easy, but I didn't think it would be as hard as it was. That was something I had just never tried before. As a self-taught actress, I find myself having constant learning curves and I just soak it all up like a sponge. But definitely, yeah, the fight scene, the scene where Effie kills Lauren, having to learn how to, having to learn how to like punch on camera and just like getting used to like pointing guns at people, things I've never done before. So I'd say that's the hardest part.
Oh my God, you're such a natural with it. And I wanted to ask you that, you know, you're saying it's the hardest part, but we're all taking to you because it just seems so natural.
Thank you.
What about Effie do you feel people take to the most?
She is a mysterious, very, very mysterious woman. And she definitely carries a very natural sex appeal, I would say, when it comes to women and men. She plays with that scale of masculinity and femininity. And you never truly know like what's going on up here. And I think that, you know, they're drawn to the dark side and they're drawn to the unknown and they always want to know more. It's like a chase, kind of.
Talking about, you know, her going from this mysterious role and then she goes into being such a ride or die and then she goes into oh my God, I must say, shout out to Kansas because you fit. For me, it's like you're so New York. So this is what I'm saying. Shout out to Kansas.
Thank you.
I feel like that's what we're taking from you, that it's so street, it's so ride or die, it's so hood, and what we're truly going through in the hood, that those deep, dark secrets, knowing, being with the drug dealer boyfriend and just having to be the one to make the move sometimes, or having to be the one to set him straight. And you are that.
Thank you so much. That was definitely something I wanted. I wanted to walk a very thin line with Effie, because what I did not want to do is come off gimmicky, or because I was not born in New York, but I've lived here for a while now, having to work on this show. So I definitely pay attention to the way people move and the way people talk and how they dress, and what their spots are like, what is their culture like, and I just take that in and appreciate it. But I also didn't want to do anything gimmicky, like try to steal the accent and try to, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to do it justice, and I wanted to make them proud. I didn't want them to feel like I was just like, oh, who is this girl? Like, obviously this is not it. So I'm really happy that I could do it some justice.
And you're supernatural with it.
Thank you so much.
So now, working with Courtney Kemp, I know it's 50 Cent, Courtney Kemp, and I'm just like, how is that? When you actually read the script for the first time, what went through your head?
Oh my gosh. First of all, when I got the character write-up for Effie, I was already excited. Because right off top, they told you that it was going to be a bisexual role, which I am very comfortable with, because my sexuality is very fluid in everyday life. And that was just something that I really wanted to portray on camera. I wanted to represent for that group of people, but also just, she's so badass, and just having that character be who she is, and then having a Black woman executive, writer, producer, like, she's such a boss. Courtney is everything. And it was just such an honor being able to work with her. Every time she's on set, she brings such a power and a presence. It's truly indescribable. And I take so much from her. Like, I just soak it all in.
Ooh. And, being in that light of women, playing this role, being Effie, being who you are on the regular, because, playing a role there's many hats you're wearing, right? There's many realms you're tapping into. You're tapping into so many different women through one role, through one character. Mm-hmm. What's the message you have for all women out there, the message you want women to take from you, to take from Effie, to take from Alix? Because there's two there we're working with.
Yeah.
So what is it that you truly want out here?
Yeah, just be unapologetic. And, I think we used to live in an industry and in a world where women and people in general just had to be very robotic and very polished and very scripted. And that's just not the way it is anymore. That's so dead. You can literally be any and everything you want to be, whatever gender, sexual orientation, color, however you are, like, live that out loud, and people are going to love you or they're going to hate you for it. And they're going to do that in the first place. So might as well. Might as well.
All right. So when it comes to all the roles being played, Power Universe, which is your favorite?
Oh, I gotta give that to Patina. Patina,
she played that.
The mom on Raising Kanan. Oh my gosh,
so good. Oh,
so good. If I could play any other role in the Power Universe, it would be that one, because the way she makes it look is just effortless and badass. And then I gotta go with Joseph Sikora, of course. Tommy.
Genius.
Everything. Cancel Christmas on your ass. Then just Shane, that plays Sax. He's literally one of my favorite actors. I don't know how he does it, but the way that he's able to, he does our table reads whenever we have to read through a script, he always hosts them. And the way that he's able to skate in and out of different personalities so effortlessly is kind of scary. And he's so good at all of them.
What's crazy is that how hated I couldn't stand him. And then I'm like, okay, I guess that's what takes. Same thing with Tyreek. I was like, what is this?
Yes.
I couldn't believe I had so much hate for him. The next morning you'll wake up and you're like, like you're holding a grudge for something that's on TV and you don't understand what's happening.
I know. It's crazy, right?
So let's go into singing. Are we gonna hear some songs from you? Are you, because you're so good at what you're doing, girl. I can't, for some reason, your face looks like you need to be doing it all. Like, I think your voice is, your face is telling me your voice hits.
Thank you so much. Yeah. I actually have some stuff in the vault already. I've just been trying to, I don't know, wait for that right time to drop it. Definitely might be seeing some music in the future, and hopefully even on the soundtrack, maybe. I think that's always a possibility. Yes. But definitely might be some music in the future.
Awesome. Okay, and what's to come? What are you doing right now? Are you recording the next season?
Yes, I am. So I am currently filming Ghost season 3. You guys do not want to miss this. It's already blowing my mind off from the very beginning.
Your face says it all. Like you're literally grabbing your head, like,
right.
I don't think you're ready.
So yeah, definitely Ghost season 3, and just any and everything film. I'm very much so loving this creative space I'm in with film. But I also have been wanting to get into writing, like pilots and movies and things like that. So hopefully some of that in the future.
And you play your role so well in so many different ways. You can definitely, I could see you writing all those different characters out.
Yes, thank you.
So what has Effie taught Alix?
Ooh, that's a good one. So I am a very shy person. A lot of people don't really know that about me because I do have a light switch. I can turn it on and off real quick. But I'm a very shy person. And with Effie, even though she's mysterious, there's nothing shy about her. If there's something to be said or a conversation to be had, it's going to happen right then and there. And she's very bold and out there. So playing her, that's kind of started to rub off on me a little bit. When I put on that wardrobe, because you know, a lot of times she's in very masculine clothing with the sweatpants and the hoodies and things like that. I get into my zone and I walk different. I talk different. I carry myself different. That kind of starts to rub off on me in everyday life. So, which I do love, because I think sometimes I could use being just a little bit more out there. So
it's funny because you know what? I could definitely see the shy in you. It's the calm in Effie.
Yeah.
When you're playing your role, no matter how much attitude you're giving, there's a calm in you, girl. That I'm like,
yeah,
y'all better run.
That's what I say all the time.
Like, y'all better run.
Them crazy eyes. She has crazy eyes.
You talk with your eyes,
when I be watching
baby.
it, I'll be like, yeah, that's a little scary. That's a little scary.
Now, with the whole Power universe, did you think it would have been this big? I mean, you guys are changing the culture. This is every day. This is what's moving Instagram right now. Like, did you think it would be this big?
You know, like, I think I always had an idea, but with the spinoff finally because Power was always huge, but when the spinoff happened and just seeing how people ate it up, and now with season 2 coming around, and that's all anyone's talking about on Twitter, Instagram, any social media platform you can find, it's just power, goes. It's like, it blows my mind. It's such an honor to be a part of people's weekly ritual, because people tune in each and every Saturday, Sunday, whenever you watch it. It's a crazy thing.
Well, we're loving you, and we're so happy Effie is not one of those that they killed off, because you don't know with power. You don't know who's next. I'm like,
they
but
be
I
at
thought
it.
she was gonna be there forever.
Exactly. You never know. Nobody's safe.
Like even the whole Lauren thing, I'm still a little shocked. Like I'm like, I feel like there was a scene they didn't give us. Is she coming back? Is she?
Right. That was the talk of the town. That was.
Oh my God, you guys killed that. Congratulations on everything. I cannot wait to see what's to come.
Thank you so much.
Super excited, baby. Your energy, we're not in person, and I feel your energy, super genuine, a true doll, and you deserve this. And I just can't wait to see what Effie's bringing this next season.
Thank you so much. Yes.
Thank you, beautiful. This is 50, Alix, Effie, Justina Love. We out of here, baby.